Right, good morning and welcome to day 2 on the roof project. Is it day 2? It feels like we've been doing this for ages. Apparently it's day 2, and the plan for today is to try and get the rest of the tiles off so that we can start doing some investigations into the timber, the stuff that might need to be repaired or replaced or doubled up in some places, so we have a nice sturdy roof structure for everything else to go back onto in the days ahead. So that's the plan. Let's see how the guys get on today. Which is much more rigid. If you lay that down, you can. Yeah. So yeah, it'll flex. It's not that bad.
We're starting to do on this one. Starting on that one. Give it a break now. Bring a couple of tops with tomorrow, guys. Alright, cool. You want me to pop down there, do you pass it?
going to take a while.
A few more weeks, I don't know. George has a nice little chunk of wood. Have you ever seen this guy Anatoly? Okay, he got.
Okay, it is almost the end of day 2. It's 7:30 p.m. and it is now just about bearable to be outside. It's been stinking hot today. We had to go out and run an errand in the car, and the thermometer on the car was reading 39 degrees. And so I've been hiding in the house doing lots of editing this afternoon, but we're back out now to do a little bit of work up here before the roofers return tomorrow morning. So as you've seen in this video, almost all of the tiles are now off. It's been a huge push to get them all off in just a couple of days, or really just a couple of mornings. But now that all the tiles are off, we've been able to assess any repairs or replacements that will be needed. And the good news is there isn't much that needs replacing. There isn't much that needs repairing either. This hip beam in the corner is the one that we knew about already, because when we took the chimney breast out here, we found all sorts of disaster over there. So that hip beam needs replacing, and there's a couple of rafters either side of it as well. Over in this corner, there is a bit of superficial rot that's happened on the top of this one, but the majority of the timber there is still good. A few of the ends of the rafters have also got a little bit of superficial damage, and there's a bit of movement in them, but there isn't really much tying it all together at the moment, so that's kind of to be expected. And Theo, our main contractor, has got a cunning plan for how we're going to add a little bit more support and stability to the ends of those rafters. You just have to look forward to a future episode to see the solution to that come together. So we're very pleased that there is not a huge amount of damage up here, but there is one more piece of investigation that we need to do, Kylie and I, because there is one more beam that we need to replace, but it's part of the floor rather than part of the roof.
They're not really trying to save these, are they?
No.
I'm not really sure why they have lath and plastered this side. I kind of understand the other side. So I think back when the house was originally built, this 1/3 of the house wasn't really part of this like habitable space. It was almost like a closed-in veranda area and then a kitchen, and it had produced a lot of smoke. And actually in here you can see there's lots of smoke, and so I kind of understand why on the other side they might have want to close it in to keep all the heat and the smoke that side. But I don't know why this side.
Yeah, it's weird.
And that's also like, why didn't they do it all the way to the top? Gentle is not normally in your vocabulary when it comes to destruction.
Okay, well, it's all relative. It's gently for me. That's not going to be easy to take off from this position.
From any position.
This piece of bracing.
carefully. Oh, it's not actually a tongue and groove, it's this kind of half lap situation. It's even better.
It's mostly out.
Just got one more nail. There you go.
So this roof support sits on that floor joist, which sits on the beam that goes underneath there.
Purlin onto bracing, onto joist, onto beam.
Okay, that board will probably come out.
I think that will just snap. And that's what we might have to do with all of them, is like cut them in half and then pry them off one by one. Oh, it's not even attached at the top, so be careful. Don't want it to fall down. Yep, keep going, one more. Or a little bit more, and a bit more. Yep, there we go. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Just going to put it down.
Yep.
That was an interesting noise. Okay. Is that still a packer?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All the way, thankfully.
Ooh.
So it's just this one nail.
Oh, there's
here.
a nail there. Right. If you hold it here, I'll take it there.
Careful. Be really.
Yeah, I got it. Ooh.
What is crazy is how that little beam, not a beam, that they cut into when they put the water into the kitchen is supporting all those joists and the floor and that bracing.
Yeah, absolutely mad. Because that has been notched out even more than we incorrectly notched our beams out.
Yeah, really bad.
See, I do clean up sometimes. This strut or bracing, whatever we're calling this, is sitting onto this, which is the floor joists that run that way, and that joist is sitting on top of this beam, which cuts across and is sitting on that stone wall over there. So given that the light is fading and this issue is definitely not going to be resolved today, we will have to pick this up in a future episode. It's also getting late, I'm starving and I haven't cooked dinner yet. So I think we're going to leave it here and wrap it up, and we will pick this up tomorrow or sometime later this week, because tomorrow we're painting ceiling boards. So join us for that. We'll see you in the next episode. See you later. Bye.
Bye.